All right, welcome back to Monday's edition of this Live at 5 meal as promised.
Hello guys, welcome.
Oh, you're saying?
No, I'm just
as
saying.
promised last week, today we are doing falafel patties. We're going to do them with some garlic buns, some garlic toast type buns that we're going to put together. And we're going to get these going. I got my oven preheating because we're going to bake our patties. We have some chopped garlic and onions. So there's actually garlic in here. There's some garlic in here. This smaller bowl is going to be for our toast. We're going to paint it, as you'll see. Ooh. We have some Ezekiel buns. These are going to be our buns for our burgers. And we have a cabbage slaw that I made over the weekend. Our produce hasn't come for the week, so we're going to use this to top our slaw. And we're going to make a tahini honey mustard sauce to go on top of the burgers when all is said and done. So we are going to toast off. Basically,
so what is that?
Temper our spices. So these are cumin seeds. So again, if you have cumin powder, it's totally fine. You could add that later. I do not have cumin powder at the moment. I'm gonna have a couple more. So this is how I'm gonna get that kind of cumin flavor in my falafel. So I'm just gonna toast it down in the oil. This is almost gonna make like a cumin oil of our Live at 5 show. So, in with our garlic and red onion here.
This thing is, I'm holding it on this thing. With a tahini honey mustard dressing, and we have a leftover slaw from this weekend, so we're having that on the side.
Yeah, so that'll be like the... we are going to build essentially the rest of this batter here, and then we are going to make patties. So, two things.
We're actually, the bread we're using, because this is what we have, Ezekiel bread. So these are like sprouted green burger buns.
In here, we're just going to add our spices. So right now, I just added some salt.
What is that you just added in?
I added some za'atar seasoning,
here, let's zoom
which
in
is a mix. All right, put the rubber band on when you're done. So that's kind of a mixture. It'll kind of help, so I don't have to use a bunch of different things. I'm going to add oregano. And there are a few things in that. There's cumin. There's... You want to read some of it off?
That's why I was zooming in. So, wild thyme and oregano, cumin, fennel, anise.
That's like fennel.
I don't know
you get that fennel flavor.
Okay. Lemon, salt, roasted sesame seeds, and sumac. Almond flour or chickpea flour, those are good substitutes instead of using like white flour, especially for if people have gluten sensitivity. There's other flours you could like substitute out.
I would definitely recommend chickpea flour. And now we're gonna kind of build our patties. So we're just gonna kind of combine everything, make sure everything's kind of like evenly coated.
Oh my god.
Good?
Really good.
Alright.
Wow.
So now it's time to start building our patties. So generally, if you have like a wet mix, if you make like, you gotta make patties.
Really good.
Alright. You actually want to have kind of wet hands. The reason being, most of the filling won't kind of stick to your hands. So I will run to the sink and just kind of rinse my hands a few times as we're going here. That earthiness, I want to say, to what you're making in terms of like the chili powder. The paprika adds more of like a smokiness. And so now it's going to be time to build our oil for our bread. So we have our bowl here. We have a couple cloves of chopped garlic and some parsley.
Can you tilt it over for us so I can see?
There's a couple cloves of garlic and some chopped parsley. We're going to build the rest of this here. So we're going to add some salt. We're going to add a little bit of pepper. Not much. I'm going to add a little bit of paprika. That's going to add kind of like the smokiness. It's a little different. You don't have to do that. More traditionally, you wouldn't even add it. And then the base of it is going to be olive oil. So I'm just going to give this a mix. You can see here, I'm literally just going to give this a mix, make sure all my ingredients are kind of coming together. So I'm just taking my brush here and I'm going to paint each side here. So our buns are good to go.
Yeah.
So basically, it's sesame seeds ground up into a paste. So if you are a vegan specifically and you're looking for like a healthier fat source, this is like one of the best ones. If you want to add like a creaminess or like a richness to a sauce, It's kind of like a blank canvas. It does have a taste, obviously. It tastes like sesame seeds. But it does take on other flavors like really well. And it's gonna basically add creaminess to our sauce.
I feel like we always use it for our like dressings and stuff. It's a really good.
Mustard on my finger.
Yeah. Or if you want to like make something like I always make like a chickpea tuna salad thing and I put tahini in it and it's really creamy.
Yeah, so it's really nice to add like that. Okay, so we're juicing our lemon, but we will add our coconut nectar here.
And I know coconut nectar doesn't spike your blood sugar as much as like...
So there's a lower glycemic
index.
Yeah.
So for people who have diabetes...
It's decent. You want to use this stuff in moderation, but it's a pretty good alternative. It's not as sweet as maple syrup or as... definitely not as sweet as honey. So you'll have to use a little more. But it does the job, I would say. Okay, so I'm going to give this a stir.
And here's just so
I do want
everybody
to add a little salt, and I do want to add a little bit of paprika. All right, and this is basically the sauce we're looking for. Do you want to give this a try?
Wow. Don't change anything. It's perfect. Do it.
All right, let's do it. So this bread, so we're going to put our bread in. This bread probably won't need more than like 3 to 4 minutes. Probably not even. I'm going to check it in 2. And the patties could stay.
Oh my god, that looks unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Let me put...
Let's go in with a little bit of our sauce here.
Ooh, Tony said, do you deliver?
Oh.
Well, that's
That is...
you can answer that question. It's maybe coming in the future.
It might be coming in the near future.
God.
If you're in the South Brooklyn area, it might be coming in the near future. So let's get a patty on there.
Oh my goodness. And Uncle Sal said, oh, sorry, my uncle,
We're going to add a little bit of our slaw right on top. Oh no, we're not. We'll try to get a little bit more on.
Yeah, do you want me to try to put here?
Yeah, you could.
My hands are
We'll
clean.
get a little bit more anyway. Okay, make sure. There we go.
Ooh.
That is our burger. It's on the side.
Okay.
So we have a little kind of coleslaw on the side there. Okay, there's our meal. How about that? 45 minutes on the dot. Not too bad.
Not bad.
Not too bad. So you get a nice kind of healthy pseudo-pantry plant-based meal that we put together. Kind of cheated a little bit with the slaw. But
yeah.
again, if you could do that with any salad greens, you know, you could just cut up a little bit of lettuce. You can make like a simple salad with like lettuce, tomatoes, or carrots, or whatever. Until next time, really appreciate you guys tuning in.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow at 5.
We will be back tomorrow at 5. I am not sure with what recipe because we don't know if our produce is coming. So that will dictate what we make tomorrow. So it'll be a little bit of a surprise.
Otherwise, we're going to have to raid the pantry and the freezer and use whatever we have.
But what it will be is a plant-based meal. It will hopefully taste really good. And that will kind of be it. So if you're looking for some more recipes, you can find them on my YouTube channel. You can just put my name in. I'm sure you can find it. We give recipes away every week on the Art of Eating podcast, so you can check that out. That's actually the new episode's coming out tomorrow morning.
Oh.
It is on inflammatory bowel disease, I think, and treating it. So if you know anyone or anyone might be suffering with it or is looking for some kind of like either natural therapy or alternative or something to look at, I think it's a good place for information. So we kind of put our heads together for that. I did come out with a YouTube video today that was on liver detox. So immune system and liver support are very important, obviously, this time of year. Might be some interesting information if you want to check that out. Again, that's on YouTube. Feel free to reach out. Facebook, Instagram, email. My email's there, drvincentesposito@gmail.com. And until then, I am hungry. Looking forward to hearing from you guys.
All right, hurry up, Vinny. I want to eat.
And yeah, we will see you tomorrow at 5.
Bye, guys.